Yedika Southampton. Erosa Southampton team now. Chama omomanya 10 points but we be see the say team about Premier League no the 10 points equal relegation. But Erosa Southampton for a committee are resulting in goals that they have conceded no. Chairman 19. Team atosumi no wa committing more errors. Ama the team are conceding goals from those errors no. Aston Villa the errors made 13. Chairman, Dr. Sumiensa, Manchester United. Errors are Manchester United. Season way. In fact, this analysis, is just limited to the Premier League in Kwa. All other factors in my. Premier League in Kwa. Premier League, Manchester United errors are players, goalkeepers, also one who are committed. Ama Manchester United are considered goals, Chairman, etosu 12 errors. Now, if you want to understand this in a broader perspective, say, goals at Manchester United are considered this season. Manchester United are considered 45. 45 goals in the Premier League. So 45 goals, say 12. The mistakes made by Manchester United players, themselves convert here into a percentage. Chairman, goals at Manchester United are conceded through their own mistakes, 26% out of their total goals conceded. So Saudi Manchester United sometimes you don't need to do so many things. And you can say, they are their goalkeeper, their center back, their midfielder, and their mistake. Then you take advantage of that mistake, no punish Manchester United. Now, they are talking to me, a game yep ne boy dem pa ne say who chase game ya ka say who chase game one ya say first goal now say who take na who say and I say who take now who the winning goal
now go win
yeah. Chairman, the last time Manchester United they chase more games in the Premier League 2013-2014 yeah ka say Manchester United are considered first goals are 19 times in the Premier League this season. See a starting ball na. So also first goal, Chairman, you win confidence, you gain confidence, and momentum be due ho. But the first goal ni to net moi. Why you very careful? Na pressure about the torso.
Yeah.
And to a large extent, why fortunate crowd say dia opai game ni dia draw. And Premier League matches na yabono emu maku 19 Manchester United the team are consider the first goal. So we have discussions now. Manchester United should have their classmate. See a Premier League now. Manchester United classmate Liverpool. Manchester United classmate Arsenal. Manchester United classmate to a large extent Chelsea, because I say Chelsea Manchester United classmate should be Man City. But teams are considered first goal no. Manchester United classmate Chama here for Leicester are considered first goals are 27 times. Southampton are considered first goals are 21 times. And Wolverhampton Wanderers and so are considered first goals are 20 times. The next team Chama are falling into this conversation Manchester United in that bracket. Manchester United, Leicester City, Southampton, and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Manchester United first goal conceded, Chairman, 19 times. Again, and now me busa question we, Chairman, we be a crowd bit me abuabi. Premier League season we, coach is better disappointed pa. Enzo Maresca, me de count. And Postecoglou of Spurs, Chairman, me de count. And Amorim so count.
Amorim, okay, yo.
Also, I'm for hold the brief for Amorim. Say Amorim buy no. In the middle of the season. But you were brought in to solve the next year. Sada didn't Jiagua. Sama for the then there's no point in bringing you into the setup. The reason why they brought you to Manchester United is your situation. We have a problem, brah. Now at least say won't be any of your crown now. Make sure so best study the waters, not the flowing season, chairman. Then you take over. But Amorim buy, chairman. Ope teams are considered goals pa since he took over at Manchester United. Chairman again, Southampton are considered 59 goals since Amorim came into the Premier League. The next team are conceding more goals since he came into the Premier League, Spurs, chairman, 43. Leicester, 53. Spurs, 53. Leicester, 53. The next team of Twaswa were conceding more goals since he came into the Premier League, Amorim. Manchester are conceding 48 goals since he took over. And Yamiano Mukweni, last season, Manchester United LUC 14 matches. Yeah, more league anyway. In fact, last season was their worst ever season in the Premier League. Now United finishing below A7 position that. But last year they finished A8. 8 position in Manchester United finishing, was their worst ever finish in the Premier League era. But here can say Manchester United that was 14th. 14th no modano. Manchester United man, only one to very common. Their position, any games that United lose no the same. Manchester at to 14th. And Oman lose 14 matches. The 14 matches that Manchester lose the same number of matches are Oman lose the last season. So unya a bad season last season, lose 14 matches are. The expectation is that bad new season now. Let's make sure we right the wrongs. And Kanye Fikrano and got 14 games from Mulusu last season. Chairman Komuntiso Emra Bear 10. But maybe a kikakono. The 14 matches from Mulusu last season, young season, Chairman, they worsen it. Because 14 now. Same as last season. And there is no guarantee, sir. Games now Akano. Manchester United lose more games and can 14 or Mulusu Dadano. Again. Change. The entire Saturday near community maso na ne yeka Onana asem. So Onana ubeyi goalkeeper. Ade omde judge goalkeeper no mistakes any errors. And Onana buy no errors are na Onana since the started last season. Ebesi this season goalkeeper on making more errors pa no. Onana now making 8 errors. But Onana echo Manchester United game omoni Leon Koboye. 2 mistakes and Onana Onana mistakes and in a story, the next day they said Manchester United next game, Onana will be benched based on the mistake that he did. Chama game na United, but not just small game. They were playing against Newcastle. It's so Onana bench injury there. Now a situation Onana woman said, Chama a new keeper coach initial Gini this but goalkeeper no obey muno. Chairman, I'm justify the reason here is Onana tra bench. Unim say Chairman Enra goalkeeper no cry and the crazy friends say ate air by in there. I'm on 4.3 million pounds from Air Fenerbahce in 2023. And I'm on the buy. A Jarefatusu made the first image mount. On him say offensive 6 shots. 6 shots no face here no. A move for eto at them. Goalkeepers these days are trying to be they are trying so hard to be midfielders. On him say bona a boy no. A brand no attempt 57 passes. Sir 57 passes, Chairman, he only completed, that is on our screen. Chairman, he only completed 27 out of 57 attempted air passes.
Hey.
Terrible. Adiabako Onana nimi yene say Onana ni ball ni bomiwa. So Onana ball ye dia tour na starting game from the back. Onana enter pass there. Chairman, he is one of the best, if not the best in the world. But goalkeeper now Obaya trying to be Onana, trying to be a midfielder instead of being a goalkeeper no. Attempt 57 passes. Chairman, he completed only 27. What it means is that Chairman, 30 of the 57 passes or the chair. Now the entire commentator they can say Manchester United architect of their own problem no. Where the goal that they conceded at 1-1. Second goal now a Newcastle say no. A branch of the Livramento. And a foul ball. The defending by Diego Dalot. Chairman, some call him Diego Dalot. And I will have done better than Diego Dalot. Oh, and Obiasan Boni Beam. Livramento, any Diego Dalot. The way Livramento, the east. Oh, this ball, the far, a branch here, your friend Diego Dalot. And I say, cross. I think it's a cross, as a chumba, Ed and the Mefo. and Danny Murphy aside Eddie Body back into Manchester United penalty box room. The O'Shea goal no air Brent friend air Harvey Barnes. Chairman, there was no competition, no one was there. A simple tap in Abrantia. Your friend Ed and Murphy, Eddie Bono, and Harvey Barnes, Eddie Bono to them. The third goal, architect of their own problem. Abrante friend you got in the crab bono. Chairman, you got the Scania. There was no pressure, no pressing. And I got the Eddie Bono air Mazarawi. Chairman, Sako Boni Beam. Sam Mazarawi sleep no. And worse than Gerard. Steve Gerard sleep now or sleep here and my Liverpool is our league no. And I brand a friend Mazarawi sleep here or sleep here na. And then Newcastle took over and straight away I'm going to say the third goal. Now the Chama war even though the United supporter the fourth goal that they conceded. Chama only how they considered the goal. Goalkeeper the ball no say oh boss mu meaning the no ball on their mano. Goalkeeper the ball straight to Abrantia. I think say or the ball grandma or the man Jolinton. Jolinton jana nim say you and the keeper the ball no Jolinton peja and nimuka krasia and a ball Jolinton koko say and they push it to Bruno Gomaras straight into the net. And 4 of the goals that they conceded, no, 3 of them, three, chairman, were mistakes made by Manchester United. This is coming from Manchester United. On the last game, they considered 2 goals. All the 2 goals came from their mistakes. And right after that, your next game is against Newcastle. You have considered 4. And 4 goals from here, no. And then Newcastle, na yeah, Juma gidi bia, SSR 4 goals, no. Emu miensa were mistakes. Elementary school ball A mistakes made my Manchester United. And I'm considering ASR 4 goals, no. The attendance since the last time Newcastle share Manchester United back to back, way back 1931 thereabout. For the first time since then, Newcastle as a Manchester United back to back. And baby Ababejinano. The only way United bet me about top 4 any Champions League is the Europa League.
Yeah.
But 14 for 15 for the Chairman back and forth. Send Newcastle coach was at the hospital. Team next year Manchester United 4-1. Omu coach yari at the hospital. Omu new coach.
Also look at Junior sending message on your organ say a new coach. I say a new goalkeeper, a Onana on your goalkeeper.
But Onana nye goalkeeper.
Onana nye goalkeeper.
Don't didn't buy no. Don't didn't buy.
Offensive 6 shots.
Yeah.
And move 4 shots.
In fact, the first shot he conceded resulted in a goal.
Yeah.
I agree. Say instead of fix a problem, they always find scapegoat. That's how United have been doing. And so almost every match be almost scapegoats, and they feel like, oh, nyomo, say free my wire so. And I'm a guy in India, and me I say I won't in the deep now about nana if you want to But clearly speaking, I think say was say or more year or more.
My why maybe not just say na arrow cry.
Chima say I am me ageno.
Oh, is it who's so
Chima me back United say Europa League or monje. But Masadio whom you said they be Nigeria and yes I am a boy momoji. Chima, do you know why? Omoji Ombebo champions with this squad and I said so say
that's some idea obey beefy up squad.
That's almost started beefy up in
not to the interview. Says Oji Champions League na at least Oko player who Champions League ni a beat. I'll bet me they are convincing player they say yeah about Champions League. But I just imagine Manchester United situation we na omni Champions League football bo. Na omu coach no sunye coach they didn't attract players. Now, only Champions League football. Chama, how many players were willing to play for Manchester United in that situation? And that is why they need the Champions League football. Maso, at all costs, they need Champions. Omoji Europa League, normally call Champions League now. Again, financially, bet me about because more Champions League, omoni Adidas, The Manchester United are more Champions League annually. Almost lose £10 million from their sponsorship.
Yeah, okay. But I feel like me sa performance with the baby. I know my say come to go her ball last now, but even Liverpool crowd move free here. Aston Villa the omoye. Now United this performance will be a problem. But Jerry for Premier League table no to man. Remember see here had debut of Premier League.
Okay.
Now omo call the Kofi Kesimino. You're very careful with that. I'll say, yeah, Andy can say Liverpool, he has 6 points to win the league. That is true. Because, yeah, cast 6 games, which will give you 18 points. They are sendo into here one or the other. Ain't say what Liverpool needs. Oh, me send that baby so on.
Okay.
Ain't say what it means is that Liverpool bet me draw all the 6 games they will be champions.
Yeah.
And I said they need to win just 2. 76 plus 6, them out 82 points. Until they need only 6 points because the nearest team in there, Bemo Arsenal, don't beat you 13 points. That is massive. And it's an Arsenal crown. We need the 6 points now. And 6 games, they 18 points, and they can't 73 no one. But the maximum Arsenal bet me 81. And it was like Liverpool and winning 2 games. I don't know about draw 6, and they are good to go. But the top 4 is where I have the issue. From Arsenal to the 7th team, there are 9 points in the separate and we have 18 more points to fight for. It looks like Arsenal will be in the top 5 at West. Arsenal will be in the top 4. Now, since I say a top 5 because 5 teams in the Beko Champions League.
Yeah.
But from the 3rd to the 7th, they are separated by only 3 points. Check it up. Check. And in between, yeah.
Aston Villa at 7th or 54. Nottingham Forest. Said or that said 57. So which means that 3 points.
3 points. And in between them, Chelsea City and Newcastle.
But the caveat,
but Fulham and some boy.
Okay.
Caveat on that your statement, and they say Newcastle one outstanding game to play. In 2 games now, more top 4 in Chairman 32, but Newcastle 31. So Newcastle winning outstanding game now, Chairman or 59 straight away they become the 3rd team. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Was Newcastle about one game. The possibility will be winning here very high. Into winning Newcastle no but 3rd. They say they can say a Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle. One of them can 3 teams for Champions League next season.
It looks like said Chelsea pet at the end of winning. In fact, that draw they got bad, and I'm not sure for a society defeat no money to Everton. And also it's Uhema from I mean table here that screen you see. I just say Liverpool or the winner of the league, Arsenal Champions League. Now it looks like Nottingham Forest. In fact, they say Arsenal Liverpool through.
Yeah.
As a Now Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, City, Chelsea, Aston Villa, and Fulham. Will be our chance of qualifying for the Champions League. Now, the buy but so near home in our matches because now saying it here. Nottingham Forest games Oba Spurs away, Oba Brentford at home, Crystal Palace away, Leicester home, West Ham away, Chelsea home. Now you can say Chelsea don't need pray.
Yeah.
Top 5 on any last match day game on the 25th of May. Okay. Now Newcastle. Our game in hand against Crystal Palace, which will be played on the 16th of April. It is Otirisha Star game now. Newcastle will go up. Or Aston Villa to play, which is the Aston Villa so on an April. On the face of what I say. I'm in there at top. Or against Ipswich home. Or boy Ipswich home we are. Or Brighton away, Chelsea home, Arsenal away, Everton home. Newcastle
they have a very solid
Chelsea
Newcastle okay. Man City Omo Everton away, Omo Aston Villa home, Wolves home, Southampton away, Bournemouth home, Fulham away. It's Man City.
I can tell City will play
the Champions League next season.
Sure.
And for sure. They say City I can one. Let's say I can 3. I can 2. The 3 no never pray. And it seems to say Newcastle will also play the Champions League.
Yeah, I think let's make Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle.
There be Chelsea go. The omuye na
nra. Chelsea boy against Fulham, which is a West London derby.
Yeah, of course.
A huge game. What I say? Ombo Everton at home. Ombo Liverpool at home. No, about Newcastle away, which means that the Newcastle are only Chelsea play no match. No, about Manchester United at home. No, about Nottingham Forest away. Nottingham Forest on April. It seems to say. It looks very much like here Aston Villa. Aston Villa are playing Newcastle at home. About City away. About Fulham at home. About Bournemouth away. Spurs home. United away. Adiano, Liverpool, Arsenal,
City.
Newcastle, City, Nottingham Forest. I'm gonna watch them.
Go back.
So bad, Nottingham
Forest.
Let's go back to the league table now, or the toast.
Okay.
You heard the reason why Chelsea missed an opportunity yesterday.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I was saying, that's almost the 6.
Yeah.
They are 54 points.
Yeah.
If they had won that game one and got 2 more points, Chelsea will go 56.
56. It puts them into the top 5.
Yesterday was a missed opportunity. And the reason why I suspect is that Chelsea may not play Champions League next year, and they say, almost fixtures in Urban.
Very cracking.
See, I say, I fixtures in Ebimo. Chelsea, both Fulham at away. Everton form no woman. Since I'm appointing David Moyes, team be only Everton, Ebobiano. You have to be very, very, very careful. And they beat Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are Omoteti Obiano. David Moyes ko eno akotia Nottingham Forest no ahye 1-0. It's only Everton will game bar, chairman, and no any guarantee of 3 points. Then they will play Liverpool. The only advantage is that Enru Honomono. Now Liverpool 6 points now here. So by the league, even Liverpool but even that Liverpool ni Chelsea there's a rivalry on fan channel. So Chelsea bebo Liverpool. Wabo Newcastle. Obo Newcastle. I wouldn't mean fighting for the top 4. Based on quality and based on 2 teams, they are much there. Newcastle and Chelsea is here on any day a Newcastle win. Then they play Manchester United from then they play Nottingham Forest. Chelsea games na kano. So come winning game in Rana. Nanke Brighton their chance to meet me about top 4. But the game they lost, was such a missed opportunity yesterday.
For what Aston Villa has been able to do in the Champions League, may hard to beat you for them, Kakra. Said their team, and when they get there, they will add up to it. And finally, team Bako Massa Power England, Chema Tottenham Hotspur. And they don't have to take that for a joke. Some of us cannot support a team and yes, I'm controversies here. I said main Spurs as yes, sir. So why am I saying this? Say what ball? Well, lose 17 games out of 32 in the Liga. That is very, very poor. And as I'm speaking with you, Tottenham were 37 points and 34% win rate in the Premier League. And they are 15th. Last season, Tottenham a place 5th. It is 10 places down. Now, say, they need only 3 points. No, my is safe. And also try some of the teams in the Premier League this season are on bare because Ipswich are more the last relegation steps. Now, let's say the 18th position. Ipswich, I was 21 points. Into the remaining 18 points, or pick 39. But Tottenham with that 37 points, on pick 3, on Beko 40. It means that Ipswich ain't to win performance. And with this performance, Tottenham need just 3 wins to be safe, May I find it very difficult to understand the other teams no more bad or league. Then again, Tottenham themselves, the West Point of Marco call 46 points at the end of the season under Martin Yo. Another 46 under Gary Francis, of course, Omaba 44. And on West position in the Premier League, 15 for Honomo this year. That was in 93-94. At that time, I think 22 teams are not able. Terry Venables and Omuyima or say Deals ebe take over. But about 20 team era, their West position was 14. Then about 2 times. That was 98. In 98, he about 24 weeks. Not Tottenham that saw that relegations until say David Ginola and a Klinsmann. It's me you or Mofrim. It's Heinz Postecoglou is trying to make sure so no best setting the worst ever record in the history of the Premier League. Examine a very bad because a team also rival here Arsenal. Arsenal to me say Real Madrid. Now all battle relegation there. For me, I think say they need a lot of work to do. So seriously speaking, and yes, a major master but I say Sembiani Hoka because all cars is all cars made.
Spain, German, and Breu. Yeah, minimas we're very lucky. We're just very fortunate, very lucky. Leganis 1-0. Chama Leganis this season, almost hard, because they actually beat Atletico Madrid with fee. How many Real Madrid about 2 times? Once Madrid is almost 3-2 in the league. And a Copa del Rey, Madrid is almost 3-2. So no more bonnet fear. I'm say captain say Baba Leganis fear just Fatua Jim say war na Oba. And the way they gave Barcelona a match, one of the worst performance among Barcelona is our game near born and run. And it sums up see a real game no number say 1-0. Now the goal we scored came from an own goal. And the best player of the match was our goalkeeper, Chesney.
Yeah.
And some last minute tackle by Inigo Martinez. Sejare ebe unsa imagine. Sa Inigo Martinez tackle no unya no. Chama tackler uye 1 second late. O committee a foul. O committee foul la chairman a bookable offense and a red card. And the way he got that tackle right.
Strike Ganasa.
Chairman just strike Ganasa.
No, he's leading ball. No, leading no. On the leading maybe I want to make it tackle. Now strike because striker no. On my ball be in the side.
Okay.
On the leading also born but show the ball.
Now can block it.
I'll block it defender coming from behind you. No. Striker it was a good tackle, but the striker didn't do it. I understand why I'm bread the home.
Two things depending on where you take it from. Striker and now Inigo Martinez and the yard. I'm looking at the way Inigo Martinez was able to recover because nobody know what you do. And the way Otimi Enyasa pace recovered and made that tackle. Enya no right Chama season we say onye bias na limited argument to this season now we hear La Liga team of the season the best center back in La Liga this season Inigo Martinez.
No doubt about it.
Hey
me say yeah there kasa what emotions any sentiment at what emotions any sentiment at you say yeah limited to air this season kwa. Yenka the best center back in La Liga. You see the scope this season. And the best center back in La Liga this season should be a branch of Inigo Martinez. Yeah. He has been so excellent. And that tackle, no chairman, also almost some tackles been as good as the goal. And so that tackle was the reason why you got the 3 points. And yes, that tackle now, Ebian can run, you free a venue neighbor, Nebian can be 1 point neighbor, or the 1 point neighbor, now did every new game now. Chairman come out close Gabana be 2 points per now press about so. And I think we're very fortunate, bad performance, but that's what champions do. Even when you don't play well. Why nyadia? Just find a way to get the maximum points now. Win yano. Ya nyadia, but the 3 maximum points ni yano. Chairman Edia Befi.
O de evidence na yemra fisem no enche ba go twinkobo medimafo la yen league games no kakra e wa hase yebeba so se nyame adwa e china Champions League ene Empoli so Napoli ni Empoli bo it's a very tough game. You Fulham playing against Bournemouth. Fulham be some keep almost Champions League hopes alive. It's almost 48 points. In the almost to go to 51 now moment Chelsea now just 3 points. In the area how and they almost give I'm expecting a lot of goals from that game. And Atletico Madrid and so ball against Valladolid and the games we say but and the code yes Jai the so and 2 codes and the Emma now Sunday Betway na Betway say ultra bet ni ya wade fa no Betway saver bet saver utimi na obet ni bi say kra still obenyeska enti utimi flexible na say the oye na say u save bet na chose bet ni bia utwa 6 matches ba ko say a senior de be ma and as me you say senior me tefa no Betway bet saver enti ene your codes are ye de tudwa no and also na ejai ediegusaja mananya kese kakra na omombe hu no Betway codes for the day no code 1 in fact me start every code 2 no because hono na use 12 odds 1B 1C 8F74 1B 1C 8F74 and 12 odds. Now the other odd and the other code here 23 odds. And now 1B 1C 9A66 1B 1C 9A66 so for airlines now say only be kasa of phone so ana bibina oh mano a year some military alphabets no I don't know normally we used to say the and what you mean so on no alpha bravo you know yes alpha 1 bravo 1 charlie 9 alpha 66 yes, I don't know. Where you 23 odds and we see 12 odds. From Monday matches, Champions League matches in Mino, and Wednesday so Champions League matches. Yes, take it to just league, and it will mean 7 games. 7 games. You can go for a lot of games. 7 games. Good luck to all the stakers and all the bettors. Now. As usual, like I'll say, bet responsibly. Bet what you can afford to lose. Bet what you can afford to lose. Memfa or rent in Gutra bet. Memfa ska they go to the anama bed in Gutra bet. Memfa obisiko the ama to Gutra bet. Bet what you can afford to lose. Bet is car. Se how the chobia income. And that be I can okay. It's a moment to us na yeva and some no and so Ghana Premier League yaba so badan sana no yenti nsama Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports penyo da no and Nogbe member of Parliament o si otuado ne di nyam yenim nkuri ni money dey David.
You see, as the chairman of a committee, that may be my personal, personal view, opinion. It may not be the opinion of the committee. Yes, I may not be a big fan of Otuado. Not because Otuado is not a good coach, but he's not as good coach for the Black Stars of Ghana. The Black Stars of Ghana, we all, when all the junior teams fail, we don't feel the impact like the Black Stars. When they say the Black Stars are playing, that is where you see Ghana being in that kind of mood. There are times that you hear even under 20, under 17, under 21 playing, you don't see the enthusiasm as when it comes to the Black Stars. And so for the Black Stars, we need not to joke with that. Is the soul of Ghana, the soul of this nation.
Well, I'll say Otuado on Castle when you're good coach or you're good coach, but the modern mono when you're good a new Ghana status. In any means somehow they to that. When you say once a match or church you go when you be over so then but then Ghana Premier League weekend matches of course they say Asante going to be any goal stars tied on the same points.
Yeah.
Omiyo 47. Nations FC at Osumi with 45 points, 2 points, and a separate Kotokoni baby any goal stars. Some joint leaders, a separate from Nations FC. Nations FC are just 1 game away, and Nations FC will hope that because Kotokoni baby any goal stars or match, and I am sure. So your Nations FC fan, they will hope say minim the omni body. Nations FC no Kotoko game, no Kotoko game, only home. In the game, Nations FC will hope that Kodoko will win against the BNI Gold Stars, or it should be a draw. Now, no Nations FC say, it means that Kodoko go 59, Nations go 48. Nations go game, Nations go top of the table. Some you know about draw no 48, Nations Nations goes to 48 too. Some you say be the same points. And Medium and Sufreche with 41 points. Heart of Lions. And so 41 points, Hearts of Oak 41, which means that Hearts of Oak last 2 games are dropping points. Hearts in your wins, Hearts of Oak is 47. What do Ruby? That's our Ghana Premier League, SCIA. Asante Goroko, share Bako, my bichim so share Bako. In fact, bichim and a share a year ago, I decline Dublin. Dalvin Yaboa and a Shego no. Now Albert Amo penalty. The share. In fact, fans be no omobonyo team the performance. So if you must say we ball omoba omo nim say e be abitresi. O the show team say team win matches ni nyina. And of course they are still on top of the table. But the share goals no. Jaya Daruma. So we tell me who goals a PSA game in moi. Ebeboa yi pa ne hu. Said in city of because penalty no and na dodo na e ka ho nsam. The say was a Ghana your league no agwago say Ed is even a goalless room. Okay. Eti say ni game ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko any Bichim Ediano and some of the highlights and ye editor no and as usual attendance was terrible. This is the goal from Eye Bichim. It was a corner kick and header no or headed ball very bad defending from Asante Kotoko players and defending that I mean we go ni bi okay but that's a power now yeah corner ni and defending no so terrible.
Corner you and no more permitted to me. Defenders name to me and
yeah defenders no defending was not
defenders now
and it's a good goal. Yeah. Now, Santiago go penalty. Munyaya omadi take it. And no na who say on platforms I would know. I'm for a question why that penalty was given. This is the penalty. This is the penalty. A penny good in slow mo say and the cross comes in the team for the point is now bet you be foul for Bichim because it looks like the Bichim player was the one not all control ball and and who can on the man the ball is as a ball is from and it's another from was it like so they can say was spread on some my body naturally bigger and this is the penalty and
I think it was a big mistake on the part of the referee. Because this one, the referee cannot say be away because he was right there.
Which is that it's a handball no G.
Yeah. Because no Jinawa into here it was a Kotoko player now attempting to call ball so Messi ball and a ball no ebe can go ball no crab be a ball boy now I say acquire the blind side of it. But ball the ball be team player. But when not yeah. A ball no
ball no cross Ode jarebe sa mi akobi mu
e kan nsa
nti se enye se referee who say bia Kotoko player ne to ampa
jai sama mu ye bi
se over video and I think the referee interpretation will be that Kotoko player no to ampa ho nkoko ball no wanka ball na be ball be team player nsa if that is the interpretation there say man it's a penalty but say if enye sana say who's the Kotoko player
ball nsa the boy
as a Kotoko player so to ampa wenya ball no. But it does not play and foul be chamber and manito in a can year and night. So contentious no. Kotoko player no who can be chamber into the be auto from a born inside. See establish and the other.
I think it should have been a foul
one for Betim. I think Kotoko player no can be chamber and a Betim player and a top form. But
all the same referee no edge penalty man got the take on.
What I say.
And Ejeza going to go about draw or not dropping points at home.
For the first time when they return to Baba. But someone say and on supporters ni be yes normal but they say it's a ball Liga. It is so difficult to see a team of Beko unbeaten. In the whole of English football Arsenal penai. Spain Krubiange be number.
Yeah.
In Germany money adding it is not easy so Beko unbeaten. In the league there what we do is that you best start this season now penny for the amoye and say match we you better pick 3 points. Di nya 1 point na odi aye plan. Eti for me ball so abetim for on boy no. Na nyeze e bia Kotoko so underestimated Betim because thinking that maybe Betim are out of the race so they might not come out gun blazing. Meaning so nyese e bi omo be go omo ho de but they might underestimate them. But my catchers ye drew sa stage ya league na bi bobi ma bi. Obi o ho a ono nka so per league na je but how will you know so Bobiamo because the alliances and everything. So the draw was a good one, but I think the Kotoko supporters were not happy about the performance yet. But with still on the penalty, man, some mistakes quite too much on the part of those if you say or to say referees who have been trained a hard leg, you know. My mistakes, but when the mistakes are too many, it's a problem. It is something they should be very careful about. Now, ebi a real malice, like Omukuta, obi o baso obi di bone. Their referees ni eno no. And a bit so what I didn't casan the SNSU, but team against the best that act as if say Omu be that. And last but not the least, Ningina destroy a leg. And it's what I will say is that they should make sure some be preventing your money be brave from not occurring. Because almost often, you can boy, yes, and can oh, what a beautiful goal. Player wait, it's last week or two, I started show. Yeah, the goals are players to say, and yeah, they can why they best. It bring the excitement. The next week, another referees no so I bet center stage. Except man, the issue say a referee kawaha. A Ghana player mumia manekano. Now the old case fine yeah the motivation, but me dey still my case me ni omo nyadwene. Say ye pe bibi di acha say ye because FIFA crown omo ya awards ni be bra ni UEFA na award they don't place premium on the officiating. Wo referee wo di an say mra no fa ye adwuma na ko. So that is what I think. Then again, with the issue of Tuado dem fi say papa no na small kind he's right. Well, he's right because one GFA ankasa reason omodi for Tuado ye dey base in the omuntumi communicating chirobia because ofa coach and obi aso omedi wadwuma no e bia ye for Tuado so me build the team and ombeji trophies ana omuntumi nkan. Then again Otuado mo nye nkofo a ye for mo to win trophy. Ghana so de hia a trophy. Maka say Otuado mo ne people for the future project. Into omono form as a former Senegal coach Aliou Cisse. O form we be about 5 years or so. Or yeah, the onya ding na yesi na ekono wa learning into the job. Now, the reason is this. With a safer bed, yes, will be too Otuado for sending your boy or bad. It means that Otuado is not cut for the job. Chamo to office hobi be fano akaso di obi e be gina wachi so ntu for na eduma. Eduma no be.
Ebi anu mi hia futulia.
Hey. There is only here futua. Wow, be who be a doctor for Jemo only on betufo. Ewo ye for in chambers, but so be now on into for na yet madabi yanisa. And the fact though Tuado also accepted that means that ohia help. In say ma samna papa na can air right. But emo me ma futua am di to Tuado for say now we for safe abey. So the adwene man na ye ya. See a castle Tuado na ye coach. So you should learn from safer. Me mpese safer be because Tuado me hu so nyam free black. Me mpese safer be free ho. Na O2 besa take it him no oye the oye ni na abiem. A big opportunity because baby a O2 urban. So might be a yes serious pa. Ye petrol fi anke yem for Tuado. But me see in this world that we are no chances and opportunities, chairman. Sometimes be you don't really deserve, but you can get it because maybe a favor can put you there. So what I'm telling Tuado is that said the bina say safer anywhere. Omi who say indeed he has learned in the job. Mo ho adwuma no omusuai. Say minim ye say lawyers class e bia o ko practice bi ni ade etuma certificate so wo ko ye adwuma o chamber etuma certificate ma practice bi minim say that is right
no yes tete no na net
until the emphasis there until lawyers be bre chairman o man go school and go see some way there
men cancer yes tete no what you dey try na say
I think a bo. O ta ko he bo ana ko to ko bo ayo. No chama. O dey on time but we as well see to me this guy.
Yes, I don't come. Yes.
That's say. Oi, Chris has we what has yana. To say be a meta extra school ni afa me say matchday say yes. About it.
I just had a kind of what I say. Only ni ye go us go yo. You go with you for my bar. Ya ba be share league matches no so all right. Me have an abogod here.
Yami adaro my chairman.
Na me so send some den no di bia bre pa.
Yami adombo.
Okay, yenche we. E dey na ene odi be etifo.
E be da say e chia herfo e dey etifo nyina. Me dimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so. O se wadaro my aseda sonko. And I am from Arifoni.
At this stadium, but it's not easy for us because of some things I don't say here. But when we are playing football, we didn't need the handball people here. We play football. Football is a high level, is a physical contact. But no, that's the why. But I think the game is not bad. The two teams try his best, and we get 1 point. Yeah, but yes, me every time I'm impressed because I tell them we can score.
Abaka Watara, only journalist in the city.
It seemed they came in and tactically they were better than you. What would you say about that? The second half
God take your dictionary and look the meaning of the tactical. Next time, can't you ask me that question? You see it? Okay, it's good. It's my advice. Go and take your dictionary and read the tactically, the meaning of the tactical, and you can ask me that question.
Since the joint of has a tactical the way superior. Kono dictionary. Now read the meaning of tactically. Now Cobra, Benjamin tactically now. Okay. Who him tactically?
Na me ba show me ba o. House coach no. Ada oko post match ne pre match. Ana central for once win team dada. Because say ubusara sem ka na say ko say ubusara sem say e bia opponent ne ya ade sene na ne bo ofu.
On say yes.
There is no say any other be a can. Oda ko be share meter. O cha the general guy the catch. Oh, when it comes to go, you are not good at all.
Most often, no, those who are failures, that's how they react. When or a self-defense talk, or himself born wanyadi. And now journalists say, let me cry bomb the many way, go for a mobile passer. It is a mobile to say, oh, it also, oh, indeed, we are a day, but of course they played with Ghana coaches and they bring yes, more cars and be to fight you. We are some journalistic. I'll say tactically, Vision were better than you. So no, I don't believe that. I think we were better, but it was just a mistake. No, then we caught into Tokwani free. It's just a some guy in a canny and okre. But I saw ye Katakashi make sure on your Morino. Yenkase Micha. He can't disrespect journalists week in after week. And maybe Sano say, I don't a journalist the phone and they record. Next man. Minim phone our coach in the ask coach or you for me.
Number time to have change on phone.
And instead of house coach and so you sue for me.
When the crowd and they say phones and their voice memo all the two say I record everything for you. We are what the I drop you to be a MacBook so no you editing be I don't know I said I
away from me Pole menka yaw.
I don't know just the tape recorder they cassette him they have to name.
Yeah, say Pole phone or chain a Jewa Villa. At the backless, a wounded pano Jinasro at a dear color, send it your muyena. In terms of ask coach, more or you phone bay, mammy. Because, or you phone bay. No, that's all okay, dear. Chema, and yes, no, on say a normal, Anna, oh, yeah, coach, and a leader, you be provoke you. But some ye be Biana rap. Generals almost we are reactive, then you're more kuno. Next, obviously, yes, say, oh, you know, my bag and or mamma, or best or a butun konya. Sa no mu nyaw nti onya botro ye senior man say no ye tanker director and say Raja say the wider DJ CAF Champions League it will have levels in coaching or Ghana and can na ye best but we all kasa na it said man yon na e bia not one no bi na ye nti onya botre because say ma me the way we mpacho yeah catch or has one catch so ntumi nse kotoko na ontumi nje Liga and they way nye foreign coach and edma on kwani emfa coach bi afi no ba we Erebe Queen so be coach non-starting. Ni ehun se be Queen she kotoko na so onje league dia e bi omo man 10 years. But who senior coach also the Raja Champions League ni ade na ye bisa aba tenka na wo kwa mbesre no onye Morino. Eduma no hwe so nye chema mesre no.
Even
okay
the Morinos and the rest no cry no. If you saw these kind of questions are omo take you omo time to explain. Century in Tias ya o the emphasis century no tactically on tactically as ya. It is your job as a coach to use the opportunity to explain to Centurion and say based on this you know if you are using Centurion you got it wrong tactically we are superior no matter the parameters any indices crowd now to say you were superior in terms of air tactics but when
you don't have an answer you move only answer
say the best way to defend is to attack so only and then maybe let me throw away the substance of your case you know and I mean and on my answer and can answer no my and then keep discussing Bianco be goofy through his answer madam say one answer you know the reaction no the man and then he can want him ye bisa na seven and koma proper answer to the questioner then we subject his answer to a proper scrutiny but ongo kasa because I heard no ogufi we are and Quebec was them so my embracing aside now me attacking Centurion you know here we are the next day near Becano also now we are not even talking about how to full game you know only can asem how bad they played is not obiasema only can asem and that is how why yes baby I no nya drink kakra ne se kotoko supporters no me no ya drink say coach ntimi win matches nyina it is true and Barcelona played a very terrible game, but the entire supporters in the team complaining say some person G Liga sometimes play bad and just win.
But say last week Barcelona able 1-1.
Yes.
Barcelona fans no go for anti
Barcelona supporters.
So, yeah, they are still leading the league.
Barcelona supporters no. Senka a ball draw against Betis. And then Yesako Lucia and play 2 very bad consecutive games are Kabati Omonka.
Barcelona supporters want to say Barcelona for them reduce some very border.
Because
I'm sorry, Omunim say or support and Nasadian John Stadium.
Yes, so you talk about what they are supposed to do, but and also in Chile coach no so ya DB Nesechebe nya almost untimin.
Coach no the
last time I Kotoko ball game wa chairman na convincing out to say Kotoko abo game time almost I think so much Legon City 8-2-0. If you hold Benin no, sa one goal project in Nasa returning. Kotoko struggles to win a game. But and the play that they play are beyond sometimes the results is the most important thing. So bad now win here results Akata performance also. But watch how Kotoko play in the last 2 matches. How they play the last 3 matches. Chairman, the performance and yet befitting of a team a best G League. So G Liga at this stage, Chairman. Supporters no complain. Senka ye bear one off be. And be abo bear 3 consecutive games. You have very good performances. And be we have become and we answer that enya results. Yeah, more very good game there. Then supporters the chairman they will have no case. But Kotoko became 1-1. Kotoko Mediama 1-0, Kotoko Chelsea 1-0, Kotoko ni Holy Stars 1-0, Kotoko ni Young Apostles 0-0, Kotoko ni Samates 1-1. Chelsea since almost Legon City 2-0 no. Acquire 1 goal project. There's not a single game Kotoko has more than 1 goal. And even when they win Chairman enya they convincing enya ade bema supporter combat does the next game obeba be hwe. We ebia to coach we in season we a bit to the pen. When the supporters rise up and started speaking against it, Chairman, there was a change. Emma got to the ball game between us after they were winning 2-0, 2-1, 3-1 thereabouts. And then next year, the same team now struggle to win a game. And even when they win, put the win aside and watch the performance. Coach Nakase or the materials, he has quality players. When you admit so materials or quality players there, it must translate into quality and beautiful football. And I did like Kotoko boy na mianum Ukraine chairman na obi send me message. Say boy Kotoko boy on the Ghana Premier League top there. It say league ni nye. Bo ni nye fe. Ewe ya. Mo ya pa.
Okay.
Chairman, one first na aka no. Many say Christian ya 100%. Says our performance na Kotoko de ba be league no muntimi
ne de na enya na ye chen bebre de already da so fans here
no Chairman.
I say
a league ne
gritty I say I mean but we get to ebia and I'm coach no na we also we ball na also we ball and the empam coach no yemfa we debi enyu sa abo draw back. Oh,
it's because they want to win the league.
Now, so winning league now, he's still on top of the league.
Yes, Chairman. I know there's no doubt about how performance or they that's true. But in their recent games, I don't say Christian Mao starts no. Say Sakoto connect team B bonnet team Ninya Shegwa. It means I could continue in the game no. And team Yanra when I became United share first go. Me catch myself we say could draw because they can't score more than 2 goals. And I know you could problem. Second runner coach Ekofa Samson Eduku. And mobile say or before an attacking system no Kwame Poku by now he was scoring but nan say Kwame Poku ntimi hye and say Kwame Poku ansha wan hye enti Kotoko like that through the tin we anymore no attack no enye potent omo ntimi hye goals eye one duty eye coach ni duty so otimi e work on that no ma Kotoko hye goals enti Chairman me supporters there omo dia ne so omo perwin. Fine, omo lobsters, omo problems, omo mass stadium. Just a players about radio stations, I don't know about calling omo last stadium. But support the Biobeko stadium. No kwako to eska. Na performance akotko demo omo nrei. On kasa no, ne bia on pese kotko beji league no. Definitely also omo kasa. And omo kasa nipa also omo blame no eye coach. Any players no. But players be improve here. Eye coach ne be improve you omo. Kotoko is not scoring goals. It was against True Democracy no munya 2 in the FA Cup against Lagos City so munya 2 but all matches na can 1-1
team no modern mona ye ka say NIA ni nyina echi no the team is still winning. They are in the semi-final of the FA Cup.
Yeah,
they are leading the league. Of course, they have to improve, but the main can say fans no. Bibi kitua bi the coach no. Munya is ade no. Bibi kitua bi coach nya go fa why?
Yeah, from that side.
Now has to folk for. Me say how to folk for. Say give me timia reverse bibia. The greatest is to make judge on ye. Someone to some board. All of papa we about to say titini go tape cassette record and beto any manzana. You know about interview. Anyone on your night to be no 2 no dey. Also nyade. All the channel. Munya betress toda. Of course, coach, you have the right to criticize. Because I'm fans. But no. Criticize the coach, but don't call for his sack.
Yeah.
Start calling for his sack. Say, go for why. Go team in baby do fans in stadium. Namaka say more stadium. The team then skates those times. I'm in charge. During the days of Ebemensa. Na stadium you did 3 CD, 4 CD. Okay.
Yeah.
4 CD, 5 CD. Now go to go for coach $7,000 a month. And now go to coach ka 5,000. What's the point I say? Because of the because fans more calling for winning now. Empower the team. Some the decide because some more empowered team now, you be the greatest sponsor of the club. It means that in a month, a friend say, a man gamble 2 home games, 2 away games. 2 home games. 70 500,000 Ghana cedi will get every other Sunday. It means you're going to call 1 million Ghana cedi every month. Then I'm going to stadium monko. I'm going to make about and I will move TV na. Uchi player 10,000. Obi bobo your money 250,000 pounds a week. Over so bobo to no. How? Elsa, we are demanding too much and giving little. Yeah, demanded, but when we have to give her, we give very little and demand so much. We are fana. The only thing you can do, of course, you can complain. T-ball in your convincing is like that everywhere. Team in your convincing, no great team is like that everywhere. But don't your coach in Pam no yam. If you say and yama way more and I don't know way mobi and I'm mobile so I couldn't way between United player. I'm on Bama Kotokono. I'm over between United player be am fry. Kotoku players nebo. And I had any way mobi we coaching then your problem to no money more anyway because you drew a game. There be mun support it. Yeah, and guys have already think about this kind of
yeah, Chairman, there will come no ya again. In exchange, say time and near wrong. Untimi sake coach no now. Time and no cram one.
Once is about to say or comment share or the quad CBA or so case coaching and then quine.
And no idea. Time and no cry wrong. After the baby season. And no will be some oh pamona oh kofa wine. And if say crano, so share coaches now a wolfie now. One better than him. And to be free, say some about criticizing it, don't bet my criticizing, but not to the extent say Pamono.
Sana could bashi effort, and about your cassette, and I say, Papa patcho, your mum pen, but you can't baby. But you do video. Sometimes fans doesn't check on Mokaka.
Yeah.
You expect so much, but give very little. Oh, yes, Sam, you are not helping the club. It's really going to fans, no, the more pen, if they're going to come back some go Hassan Shahata a year friends. Prince of Somalia. On Prince of the Zone goes to Kuchiba. No, Nima on this told team near the man Azano. Call home to Janaka. Obi, I know Janaka 100,000 a month. There's $100,000 Bosome.
So call Saudi Crown or Japan.
What I say? Over it here. But Uzubetiama standards 9 years for 5,000, 10,000 for the sir, on man in Africa, on my DB. But they say, Unibi, Udia wines of a Fahadi, and the Yampamno, and the Yampamno, and the Yampamno, got a more dry Yampam coach, got a Yampam coach, born in your convincing, Yampam coach, will buy Mobi, Yampam coach. Yampam coach, not Dosoro.
Among Pamono, but coach Nisha Sunya Jumano. Of course, they are not scoring. And to one shot that side.
Coach Yampamno, time and when you go out the can time in the time in wrong. But imagine say imagine say Jogi Nobo. Na party bench na jogi no so you as an Arsenal supporter will begin to question why Partey bench na jogi no bo.
But say jogi but Partey ba no be share change jogi no. I've imagined be who say and is that mean in the eye of the blind one-eyed man.
So also until you give Partey the opportunity to play to also so say on team mono. People begin to question why Partey is on the bench. Now Bra jogi no ba on team money.
So jogi no boni win now.
And that is the point I mean what draw say we have gotten to a point and no kotoko wini yanko and kasem ni fiu.
Yeah.
Kotoko wini ya and ko bian complaining. The moment you see supporters complaining, you know, na enema mienu either they are not playing so well and crowd here sometimes we team the win no abrash aside the performance no. We say dey na wo hwehwe. Wo ye supporter dey na wo hwehwe. Wo team na wini. Are you looking for a beautiful football and a win but team na wini? But where the team ni wini, that's a beautiful football no so ni one of there. The nipa na Alba Stadium no otua sika ba stadium by day. We are talking about say omuma, but the few that come on, do they get value for their money? Do they get value for their time where Omba Stadium more better than Zombie? And sometimes we make excuses for omumano, but why are you also not thinking about the few that come? And how we bet me retain you and make sure that your book game back kuni mienu to us wa Mumba Stadium no ebe apostles for Asante Kotoko beko abonteko ka say share and the boy nife wa me see a lot and these supporters that few that come no chairman don't get satisfied omba say akoyi bibi hamodi bi na wa bresa na 1-0 bi no de call and all they are asking for is that odi say umo ball efe kura na odi wini maye
more results
but my results so when your results in my kura na there are certain times that chairman Sakotoko has 4-0 no I did not see Kotoko supporters complaining that much. I'm complaining that much even though they considered 4 goals on the day the play was not that bad but as folk were just superior took their chances and they beat them 4-0 but ball na Kotoko bono chairman me say sometimes we need to have a range or the one match pay assessment will be very very unfair. Mahwe Kotoko matches at Twasu Maku 4 all of them me am Yensen trainee am nye Kotoko supporter me hwe bi keke do that ade che metimi abeka game no 1-7 no I was not convinced play no chairman enye player o ye supporter woni beje ho enye fe
and me free say Prosper na to ogum person o je league ne dey also omo homene so that's the right way that make me use on man homene so because someone what check the remaining games are Kotoko ba bebona last week na wo ka say has folk estande chance obeti magic Ghana league na me doubt you but chairman ene pray so only Kotoko any has see wa now we compare me no say do obeti magic Ghana league na metima catch say has estande
adintra
yes because of their remaining games has folk remaining games you know etina me ba Watara one Watara should stop the way no so Lusu anu akwa say baby no person attack supporters no the con players so Watara Lusu game no about the case the players come to our dressing room which is not true na nya no kre
na omo kon to ka say ni obo so ka
na nya no kre cha
no dressing room so omo kon to ka o ni obo
chairman say me sumi bisai
and the player ni ba go try and touch
no chairman say wo ka asem this asem si asesi na wo ka asem na me say Christian Andy enyina e ka asem ba kwa ya ne one e ka no kre
eno nje de kan mo ka no kre
oh chairman
nyina mbo ti akwa e ka na na se mbo twa npa top so
there be chairman
chairman
be a coach in America no nim no chairman this is not the first time
what I can kre
oh chairman
Watara always trying to find excuses
some what here that be this is not the first time na you Watara na
woman diva
but chairman me person me kan Watara di anyway
we see from them
omo na yet say as a has entimi nji league no ana as a has last 2 seasons omo battle relegation last season omo battle relegation enti baby omo dane ye say Real Madrid ne Barcelona e game ana omo bo league na ebia season na nko yi a eno nkyerɛ say the following season no omo ba be ka so omo ba be pet off adi enei Real Madrid dey game kwa ye bi omo be sacrifice Carlo Ancelotti all because any man said that but it's the same coach now. Winning trophies more last season.
Ancelotti after Wednesday on because
even Ancelotti, they say Ancelotti out. Even Ancelotti.
So
almost in this performance this year, Neman Shadanye.
By Nina Manaba. By say in America say
Ancelotti last year, OJ double on the mama. I'm calling for his head.
Exactly. And it has a folk ever to relegation last season now. It doesn't mean it has to be to Magic League now. And also Watara Kokwasa. The building some travel was them, only players was them, only supporters was them, any pub aquade.
Some go can when you
now more yanka. Okay. Watara share 2 goals. Watara share 2 goals when I identify the problem. Say Abraham young apostle Babylon on to me goals because this season, yeah, we are 2025 mono 5 games consecutively. Now Watara intimidation goals or share 2 goals in 5 games. And on Wabab on Tebeka say ni players need intimidation goals and to all work on that. And we'll share 2 against young apostles. If you can go and check their results. On intimidation goals. Okay. Check one result matches, you know. 2 away games. The Watara and maintenance.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll be beside question abu
from sorry court now.
Me what can was Chairman has what has remaining fixtures now. Obo 2 away games pay. Jack and no burning cry. Watara bet Magic League.
Nanga dey on TV you no go vision go
go. Na o kan na ne buafu no but before has the folk bet bibia o show mo no mo nkan ni nyina. Chairman,
okay. Okay. Tina Watara from okay. All right. Andy. And